It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 4th of March. I'm Michael Groff. It's another Chamber of Commerce kind of day out there today. Sun is shining, temperatures pretty close to seasonal averages. But get ready for a big pattern change to start taking shape out here across the Southwest in coming days. One that brings about cooler temperatures, increasing clouds, windy at times, and yes, how about multiple opportunities for rain here in the valley? Maybe some snow in the high country? Oh yeah, you better believe we're going to be talking about that as we dive on in. But first, the almanac from yesterday, 67 degrees was the high temperature, but that occurred just after midnight. We actually spent most of the afternoon in the low 60s. The morning low temperature, 52 degrees, averages 74 and 52. And as we take a look outside right now at 2:45 p.m., mostly sunny sky out there. We're sitting at 70 degrees at Sky Harbor. Just a terrific afternoon. Dew points at 27. Humidity sits at 20%. The winds from the west at 10 miles per hour, and the barometer 30.09 inches and falling. Satellite picture out here across the west. And we're kind of between systems right now. Shortwave ridge is over the desert southwest, and that's providing us with mostly sunny sky. And temperatures are warming up. We'll see afternoon highs in the low 70s this afternoon here. Maybe close to 80 for tomorrow, but a major system is out across the plain states. Lots of wind, lots of snow for Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, and some strong and severe storms to the south and east of that system. Now, there is another weather disturbance that is off to our north and west, and that'll be affecting us by tomorrow night and into the day on Thursday. And you can see how things have progressed out here across the west. And yes, the pattern is becoming more active. And for us, yeah, we want to see that. That's for sure. All right, watch warning map. We got blizzard warnings again for parts of Iowa, Nebraska, even down into portions of Kansas. And yes, lots of winter weather advisories there. And look at all the wind advisories from the southern plains to the southeast U.S., up into the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Much of the country will see windy conditions. Even across northern Arizona, some windy conditions possible up near the Four Corners region. And we've got winter weather conditions for the Great Basin. So lots of active weather across the country. We also have a tornado watch over a good portion of Mississippi and southeast Louisiana. And let me just get you a quick look at the radar down there. Got quite a line of thunderstorms going on, the old QLCS, quasi-linear convective system, and we have a number of severe thunderstorm warnings with that. As of the time I'm doing this, no tornado warnings, but that's always possible in a system like this, in a setup like this. But generally speaking, the main threat from this will be strong, damaging straight-line winds and some large hail. And as a result, we do have that enhanced risk of severe storms, level 3 out of 5. Again, much of southern Mississippi into portions of Alabama. The broader severe weather risk from the Gulf Coast all the way up into parts of Missouri, eastward over into Georgia. Here's the precipitation outlook for us. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix. These numbers continue to trend up, now between about 1/3 to 1/2 inch. Somewhat heavier precipitation totals expected up north, over an inch of liquid equivalent precipitation, maybe as much as 2 inches in a few spots. Of course, some of that, or much of that, depending on elevation, could come down in the form of snow. So several inches of snow, maybe a foot of snow possible between now and Tuesday morning of next week. It really depends on how things play out, and there's a lot of questions. We'll try to figure it all out right now as we take a look at the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. There's a fairly vigorous upper low that is moving into eastern Oklahoma and Arkansas. And again, off to the east and southeast of that, the potential of some strong and severe storms. North of that, it's a blizzard for parts of Iowa and Nebraska and some of the adjacent states. But for us, a shortwave ridge is sitting here. So what it means down at the surface, yep, mostly sunny sky. And again, we're pretty close to where we ought to be for this time of year. Highs low 70s this afternoon, maybe a couple of degrees below average. For tonight, clear sky. Overnight lows will drop into the 40s, low 40s for the cooler spots, around 50 for the urban core. And then tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny sky in the morning, but increasing clouds through the afternoon hours, and high temperatures will top out in the mid-70s to about 80 degrees. And that very well may be about the warmest we're going to be for the rest of the forecast period outside of perhaps later this weekend, because we have another system that's coming in from the west. Actually, it's kind of two systems for the price of one. You get an initial short wave that comes in Wednesday night and Thursday, and that's going to bring a chance at showers in here, maybe as early as late Wednesday evening in Phoenix. And by Thursday, that initial short wave will come through, and then this broader weather system kind of starts to affect us Thursday night and Friday. So for again, Wednesday night, chance of showers, maybe in the morning on Thursday, then maybe a bit of a break through the afternoon. We could still see some isolated showers, but there should be at least a brief lull in activity sometime during the day on Thursday. We'll call it partly sunny, chance of showers in the morning, slight chance of showers afternoon, high temperatures mid and upper 60s. So it will be cooler on Thursday. But then Friday, this next piece of this system comes through, and that looks like it's going to be scattered to maybe even numerous showers now. Rain chances continue to trend up with this feature as it comes on in. And again, it's probably not going to rain all day, but we will have a chance at showers through the day. And again, scattered to maybe numerous showers. Right now, we've got rain chances at about 50%. Might just have to bump those up. I think we'll have better coverage of precipitation. Now, again, not heavy rain, but perhaps we could see as much as 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain, maybe a little bit more than that with this system. Or with both parts of this system from Wednesday night through the day on Friday. And I think this next piece is kind of coming through a little slower. So the rain could linger through much of the day on Friday and then starting to decrease by late Friday afternoon or Friday night. And Friday, probably going to be the coolest day of the next 7 days with high temperatures. Right now, we've got upper 50s and low 60s, but I'll tell you what, the latest guidance, especially from the national blend of models, keeps trending the high temperature on Friday lower and lower, and it's actually printing out a high of 59 degrees here on Friday. So, yeah, it's going to be a cool, windy kind of day here. Thursday and Friday should see some breezy to windy conditions. Now, on Saturday, that's going to move out of here. A shortwave ridge will build in pretty quickly. High temperatures get back to the upper 60s and low 70s for Saturday with mostly sunny sky. Sunday, sunny, warmer. Highs will be pretty close to, if not exceeding, 80 degrees here. But that will also be short-lived because you can see off to the west, there's another area of low pressure, and it's coming our way. By Monday, we'll see some rain coming into Southern California. Clouds will be on the increase for us, and maybe by late in the afternoon, we'll even introduce a slight chance at seeing some rain in here. But more than likely, that will hold off until Monday night or Tuesday. But for Monday, high temperatures, again, could be pretty close to 80. All right, now here we go. This is next Tuesday, the 11th of March, and that next system comes on through. And I'll tell you what, the GFS really shows a good slug of moisture with this system. It really kind of advects a pretty good amount of moisture in here and has enough dynamics so we could see showers, maybe even some isolated thunder with this. And again, latest guidance wants to put down some appreciable rain with this. I'm not quite sure I'm going to buy wholeheartedly into that, but there's consistent messaging on our models that say that this system could be a bit more robust. It might be the best rain-producing weather feature we've had here in almost a year. And again, this is a week out. We have to get through the system here on Thursday and Friday before we can really focus on this. But just an idea that's out there. Again, a more active pattern. You can see that broader low that's off the Pacific Northwest coast. And so this feature will kind of rotate around that and come on through. So, but it could be a pretty wet day here on Tuesday if this verifies. And then as we go to Wednesday, this is the 12th of March, you can see another very cold trough is lining up to the north and west of us. Now, Wednesday, we'd be between systems, so I would expect mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky, and we'd probably warm it up a little bit. But then here's 10 days out. This is Thursday, the 13th, and that next cold trough comes on in. And again, colder air but more dynamics, maybe a little less moisture, but that could still produce another round of precipitation, maybe lower snow levels too. So we're really looking at 3 potential systems over the next 10 days. And each could produce a decent amount of precipitation. That Monday night, Tuesday system probably is the best opportunity for meaningful precipitation, but we'll have to see. One way or the other, the pattern is turning more active, and we will see this kind of wild roller coaster of temperatures. And again, if this works out next Thursday, again, high temperatures would be well below average. We'd probably struggle to make it into the 60s if this is correct. And again, with scattered to numerous showers and snow up north, maybe even a little bit of thunder with that. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix, this comes off the GFS ensemble. This goes out through the 18th of the month. Look at that. The control member is way up there, closing in on 1.25 inches. The ensemble mean about 1/2 inch or just over 1/2 inch. European ensemble, the ensemble mean is about 3/4 inch of rain. So again, the models are giving us clear indications that we are going to be entering into a more active weather pattern, and it's about time. I'll tell you that right now. But again, let's just take a conservative approach. We know we've been teased by some of this data before. We have seen this advertised before, and then what happens? Nothing. This turns out to be a bust. But I will say, very consistent messaging from the models. Probably all of our global models are in pretty good agreement of a more active pattern. Now, again, the devil's in the details, but that is just what the doctor ordered. Is this a drought buster? No, but every little bit helps. All right, temperatures off the national blended models, and look at that, 59 degrees is what it's printing out for Friday. And then we'll warm it up Saturday, Sunday, Monday before we cool it off once more. And I will say this, if those weather systems do indeed turn out to be as the GFS and our other global models advertise, I think those high temperatures you see here will probably be lower than what they are displayed on this current graphic. So we will see. All right, that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube and make those monetary contributions to us, or you can donate directly via PayPal. Groffshow@gmail.com is that PayPal address. It's GROFFshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out our blogs, videos, everything Michelle related, and possibly even Adriana related. It's all linked up down in the description, so please give that a look. Also, our streaming station, it's available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun over there. Give that a listen. Again, linked up in the description, or you can go to KMGX.com and listen directly. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support. It is so greatly appreciated. We cannot do these videos without you. I want to thank Gary Johnson for his donations to us, and everybody, Clayton and all you guys for helping us out and keeping this channel going. Your support, so greatly appreciated. Whether it is that you watch or you donate or you do both. I mean, I don't know how you would donate and not watch, but if somehow you do that, hey, cool, I suppose. Anyway, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. And you guys be safe out there and have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Tuesday.